What the hell is going on, YouTube? It is Monday freaking night. It looks like the market is completely blood fucking red. I'm getting tired of this. I don't know about you guys, but I want to start seeing some freaking green. I don't invest to see red. I want to start seeing some green. So, if it's not too much to ask, let's start seeing a little bit of green every once in a while. It seems to me lately we have been seeing a little bit of green, but right now I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, look at this shit. 7% down LITECOIN. What the hell? 4 Bitcoin Cash 4% down. ETHEREUM 3.66% down. I mean, Jesus Christ, guys. People are getting pounded out there. You know, take my advice. All this is what this is just freaking what this is like a flash sale, guys. This is just a freaking flash sale. That's all it is. You know, it's people like we're just going through weak hands right now. You know, you got to be strong. You can't be like frightened like everybody, you know, oh God, it's the end of the freaking world, you know. It's all doom and gloom, because guess what? In a couple of freaking days, this market could be green again. It could be smelling like roses and everybody could be happy, you know. So right now, this kind of shit, you just got to freaking, you know, you just got to ignore it. You know, you can't listen to what Google says. You can't listen to what outside influences say. You got to go with your gut instinct. And if your gut instinct says to keep it, keep it. If it says to sell, then get rid of the shit. Don't just keep it. You know, go with what your gut instinct tells you to do. Don't just, you know, listen to what these indicators say. I mean, if you see an indicator, yeah, sometimes they're pretty good, but, you know, you can't just rely on what, okay, today's indicator for Ethereum says I need to sell the shit. Well, don't do that. Go with what your gut instinct is telling you to do. You can't just rely on what these sites tell you to do. Part of investing is your gut instinct. You know, you can't, I mean, if everybody starts jumping off the cliff, are you going to jump off the cliff too? No, I don't think so. So you got to look at that same way with investing. You cannot just start selling just because everybody else is selling. To me, that's stupid bullshit. You know, you can't freaking be a follower. Always remember that. Be a leader. Don't, you know, if everybody starts selling, hold it. Because remember, you do not lose money until you pull the trigger and you sell. You start to sell, that's when you lose your money. Listen, I've learned that stuff myself. Like I've told you guys many times, I've had a full Ethereum. I know to some of you guys that ain't shit, but for me it is a lot of money. And this was like back in the summertime. You know, it was at 288, went down to 238, and I was a scared little bitch, and I sold it. And guess what? It took me 6 freaking months almost. About 3 to 4 months at least. It seemed like 6 months. But it took me a long damn time to finally get back to where I am now. So I'm just stressing you guys, don't buy into this shit. Don't, you know, I mean, if your gut instinct is telling you to sell, then by all means do it. But what I'm trying to relay to you is don't listen to what everybody's telling you. You know, you're going to see message boards that say, oh, you know, Ethereum's going back to 166. You know, these are just jokers that are, you know, like me, you know, or anybody else sitting in their mom's basement. These people don't have a freaking clue of what the future is. Only God is the one who knows what's going to happen. None of these clowns know exactly what's going to happen. Hell, I don't even know what the hell's going to happen. All I'm doing is I'm going off of what my experiences are, because I just really don't want to see anybody fuck up the way I did. So, we're going to go ahead and get into the analysis here. I can't even, oh, sorry about that. Okay, before I fuck this up anymore. So we're going to get into the analysis here. Number 5 is LITECOIN. We got a market cap of 4.26 billion. And right now we're at about $67.39. We're down 7.56%. So let's take a look and see what the massacre is doing here. Okay. Yeah, look at this. You got to be careful with this kind of shit here, guys. See this? When you see stuff like this, no volume, sideways trading, ping pong bullshit like this, you've got to be careful, because this is what's going to freaking happen. You start out your day at about 72.52, you pop all the way to 73.57, and then you kind of just start to, you drop off to about 73.55, actually go back up, 73.83, and you kind of start to fall here. And then you go, but kind of up and down, sideways here, 73.04, and then you kind of start to stagnate here. Right around here is where you fall off the fucking cliff right here. Look at that. You fall all the way down to $65.33, and then you kind of just start, you start trying to reclaim, where you were, you're 67.18. So, I mean, you go from 71.98 all the way down to about 65.60. So, it just kind of pisses me off that some of these people try to take advantage of people who are not really experienced traders. They try to use this fear to get you guys. What they're trying to do, don't play into their bullshit. They're trying to get you to sell your stuff cheap, so that they can go in and get your coins. Don't give these assholes your money. What you're doing is you're giving these people your money. You're playing right into their hands. When you hit the sell button, I've been guilty of this shit too. But when you hit that sell button, you're playing right into them. Don't give in to them. Be strong. Don't be what they consider. They consider you a weak hand. So don't be one of their weak hands where they just swoop down and take your hard-earned money. I mean, that is just a crock of crap. And, the only way we're going to ever combat this kind of problem is just, meeting it head on. Don't give into it. Don't give into these clowns. They're what you call bashers. I kind of used to be into the stock game myself. And what these jerks will do is they try to go on these message boards and they try to spread fear about the stock that they're interested in buying. Well, they think it's at a high price, or they want to keep it at a low price, and they want to try to get the price down, and so they try to get these weak hands who actually believe these jerks. They actually believe these people, what they're saying, and, they're like, okay, well, if this guy's saying it, well, then it must be true. Believe me, guys, these people don't have any freaking clue. All they're doing is spouting off a bunch of bullshit. So don't buy into it. Keep your Litecoin, keep your Ethereum, keep your Bitcoin. We've seen these markets tank. Remember what happened last year? They tanked down to fucking nothing. And now, look at it. Bitcoin was at $3,400. It's $10,000 freaking dollars almost now. Litecoin went down to $24 freaking dollars. Litecoin is now $67. It was as high as $140. So remember, don't believe in the bullshit these people are spreading, because nobody knows the future. Nobody knows what's going to happen. It's real easy for some clown to just get on a message board and say, oh, Litecoin's going back to $24. I could easily get on there and say right now, Litecoin is headed back to $24, and somewhere, somebody out there is going to pull the trigger and they're going to sell their Litecoin believing what I said. So, don't believe what these assholes are saying, because it is not true. Nobody knows what's going to happen. For all we fucking know, it could be back up to $100 tomorrow. I've seen it happen, guys. It could go from $67 in one day to $100 the next. So, moral of the story is, don't believe everything you hear. Okay, enough of the sermon here. For Litecoin, Litecoin's looking, I'm not going to lie to you, Litecoin's looking pretty fucking shitty. So right now, and that's another thing, I'm going to try to stop being so damn positive all the time. I mean, it's good to be positive, but you know, on days like this is dog shit. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to be real with you. You know, I mean, if it's a fucked up day, it's a fucked up day. I'm not going to be, oh, everything's looking great. Yeah. When I know in the back of my mind, I'm just so full of shit, you know, so fuck it. I don't care. Okay, today was a fucked up day. Okay, so we got a low of 65.33. And we started at 72, so hopefully you didn't get screwed up the ass. So we have got a high so far of 73.97. We kind of slipped a little bit, 73.50. Just kind of gradually just went down, spiked a little here. But, you know, overall, effed up day. 73.98 is your high, and your low, guys, is 65. Fudge. 60. Let's say $65 because I saw 65 there a minute ago. Yeah, 65. And then, you know, you're starting to recover here. But right now, if I were you, I'd be careful. You know, I would wait till it gets down to about, see if it's going to retrace anymore back to about 61, maybe 60, then hop in. You know, so let's move on to the next one, XRP. Like I said, I think we're going to recover 100, 125, I hope, toward the end of the year. So let's move on to the next one. And if it's a good day, if it's a green day, I'll be in a better mood. You know, we'll just start looking like, you know, we'll just start being like, okay, the mood's going to depend on if it's a effed up day like this, or hey, we're making a shit ton of money, everybody's happy. So we'll have to see how it goes. Okay, number 3 is XRP, normal. And we got a market cap of 11.639 billion. We are only at a whopping 27 cents. We are down 1.02%. Let's take a look at that 24-hour bloody chart. Okay, we'll see how fucked up this chart is. Okay, we started up the day at about 0.271. Kind of bounced around. 273. 276. Has not done shit all day up to about this point. 272. Shot all the fucking way up to 2785. And then kind of bounced around a little bit, kind of ping-ponged, a little bit of sideways, you know, back and forth stuff here. Then you kind of fell to about 0.271. And then you kind of just consolidated out here. You know, rest of the day was pretty boring. So XRP, you know, it's a great coin. But right now it's kind of in the toilet right now. I do see it going back to 43 cents. I do see it maybe hitting 50 cents. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see how that goes. So we'll go to Ethereum, the one I happen to be all in and happen to be mining right now. Now, don't get me wrong. I still love Ethereum. I'm a big fan. And I'm a big fan of LITECOIN as well. I will be letting you guys know when I get back in. But I'm sure fucking not going to get in right now. Because right now, everything looks way over fucking bought. We need to get this calm down. We need to get these RSIs back to normal. We need everything to even out, because right now it is very volatile. If I had $1,000, what I would do is, like, if you have $1,000 just burning a hole in your damn wallet, put the fucking money in DIEcoin. DIEcoin is the easiest. You're not going to lose your ass on it. DIEcoin is what they call a stable coin. Wait a couple of days for the dust to settle from all this crap. Let all this stuff just kind of, you know, mellow out a little bit. And then, you know, like, that's the good thing about DIEcoin, because it never moves. It goes from 0.99 cents to $1 every day, all day. That's all it does. But once, you know, things calm down, like, say, I have a feeling Ethereum, I don't want it to do this, but I think, you know, you got a market cap of 21.747 bill. We're at 201.80 right now. I want to say that it's going to hold $200. We got to hold that $200 barrier. But my gut instinct's saying we could see a little bit more of a decline. So I think 185 might be your lowest you're going to go. Some are saying we're pretty much bottom out right now, but I don't know if I believe that yet because there is plenty of room for further decline. So we are down 3.78%. Let's take a look at this fucking chart here. This really, I can't believe it has really fallen off so bad like this. This is just really screwed up. Okay, we started out at about 208.84, shot all the way up to about 211.15. So things were looking really good here. That's what I don't understand. I don't understand what the hell caused this huge crash. And then you go, whoa, like that, 210.52, and then you shot back up to about 211. So it was almost like it was screwing around with us for a while. Then you kind of ping-ponged in this area here. Then you kind of fell to about 208. And then you shot to about 210. And then you started to gradually go down here. About 207. And then bam, right there, 202. And I think 200, we're going to call 198 actually is going to be your low because I know I saw it hit 198. And your high right now is going to be about 211.26. So let's just, fuck it, let's just say 212. So, you know, I don't know. It's been I'm sorry if it seems like, you know, it's been kind of a screwed up day. It's been a long day. I've worked a 12-hour day. I'm tired as hell. But I wanted to get this show out. So, you know, it just really steams me to see these people on these message boards trying to scare these people into selling this stuff so that way they can, you know, they can benefit from it. And it's just stuff like that is just bullshit to me. So don't fall victim to it. I think Ethereum's going to recover from this crap. I think you're going to see it go back to about 300. Everybody's going to be happy again. So remember, put today behind you. Today was a fucked up day. Let's move on to Bitcoin, which is even more fucked up. I think Bitcoin is actually the one that actually caused this whole mess. Bitcoin is number one, of course. We got a market cap of 175 trillion. We're at 9,792.17. We are down 1.69%. Let's take a look at the 24-hour freaking chart. Okay. Yeah, look at that. Same crap. God, that looks ugly. Okay, we started out at about 9,936.57. Shot to about 9,986. Let's call it 9,991 your high. And so far we're tanked right around here. 97.10.59. 97.10.59 is going to be your low. So, you know, what really ticks me off, though, is these people that seem on these message boards to really take pleasure. You know, it's like, oh, I want it to go down. I want, you know, keep going down. I mean, you know, yeah, you might be thinking that, but you know what, guys? Don't say it publicly because, you know, there are people out there that are losing their ass because they don't have the experience that it takes to ignore crap like that. So, yeah, you know, it's okay to think it, but don't publicly say, keep going down, because when you say shit like that, people are losing fucking money. You know, stop doing that. Don't do that kind of stuff because, you know, put yourself in their shoes. Do you want to lose your money too? You know, so just kind of try to have some kind of feeling, try to have some kind of compassion for these people that are losing their ass. Okay. We got a total market cap of about 257 billion, 24-hour volume of 59 billion, and a Bitcoin dominance of 68.4%. Well, guys, I do apologize if I do seem a little pissed off right now. It is a little annoying seeing these people try to profit from people's suffering. That does kind of piss me off. So, you know, like I said, don't put on these message boards, keep going down, because you know what? There is somebody out there looking at that thinking, you fucking asshole, that could be costing somebody $1,000 right there, you know. So just try to have other people in mind when you say stuff like that. This is Crypto Vision, Monday night, signing off. Peace out, guys.